Hello, here's another video for you. For a long time now I've been wanting to know how to make wine programs more readable. For example, my eSword Bible, when I open it up here in this monitor, which is 1920 by 1080, it is a really uncomfortable to read. And not only this, but also my bulk rename utility that allows me to rename many files at one time and do a lot of wonderful things, such as even change the date of them. I've not experienced with that too much, but I think it'll do it. It'll let you like put numbering after, like say if you got 100 pictures you want to rename, like you went to a certain place for vacation and you want to name that to that place and put like from 1 to 100, it'll let you do that. But you see that print is really uncomfortable, and I'm like, wow, there ought to be some way to make that more readable. Well, I found a way to do it. It's very simple, and I've had a lot of trouble making this video because every time I open my display settings it affects my video, and it does really bad things to me, I guess, which proves that screen recordings is not always the best way to go for some videos. But you see how small this is where we open it up. I think this is 2006 version of eSword. But what you want to do is right click on your screen and choose display settings. I'm not going to hit that because when I do, it does really weird things to my video, and it freezes the picture and the sound goes on, all kinds of weird stuff. But when you do that, this is what it looks like. This is the picture it brings up, and what you want to do is hit this right here, hit this, and take it all the way down to, on mine I take it to 1368 by 768, and then when you hit this, a pull down menu will come up and hit that 1368 by 768. See if I got those numbers right. Yeah, 1368 by 768. And then go ahead and choose apply, and then choose keep that setting. It says something like that, do you want to keep this setting, and choose keep it. When you do, it'll total your icons out. When you put it back, they'll all be back in the right place. Like I'll lose this whole row of icons. They'll be down here way down below in the bottom of my screen hidden. So make sure you got what you want up on top, or reposition your icons way up here, like, you know, on the top of the screen somewhere, if you want, however many you're going to use. But in my case, what I need to use is still available, so I don't have to do that. But I'm going to show you what it looks like after I make that setting. After I change it to 1368 by 768 until to keep those settings. I had to make another video because, like I say, it done really bad things to me. OBS is set for my monitor, and I had to reset it for this 1368 too. And so I end up doing this other video that I'm going to show you with my Linux Mint screen recorder. But this is what it looks like when I change it, okay? This is after the change has taken place. You can see this little record button. I'm doing this through Linux Mint screen recorder. And this is what eSword looks like after those changes. So yeah, see, it's not large print or anything, but it makes it way more readable. Now then we'll look at the bulk rename utility, and you'll see that it's way more readable. I had to drag it from the other screen. It opens up to the other screen over there that I have. So you see that there is way more easier to look at, and way more easier to read. So and then when you go to set that back, the same thing applies. Just take and hit that button. You know, when you do this, you know, you have to right click on your screen and hit display settings. When you do that, a window will come up. It looks like this, and then hit the resolution settings. Then go all the way back up to the top where 1920 by 1080 is, or whatever your high screen resolution is. When you do that, all your icons and everything should go back, and you shouldn't suffer any other ill effects by that. There shouldn't be no other changes that will interrupt what you want to do. But yeah, I want to run this video again because it looks really good. Whenever you change that, it makes them a whole lot more readable when you open that up. And a whole lot easier on your eyes, and a whole lot easier to read. See, that's way better just by changing that screen resolution. Way better. It turns your red just a little bit to a purple tint, but that's something you can live with if you can read it. And you can leave it there for the extent of your, well, when you're working with that application. Or I guess if you really chose to, you could just leave it there if you got used to it and got everything else set to that screen resolution if you used it a lot. So hope you liked the video. That's my answer to wine programs, the lettering being too small to read. It makes it a whole lot more readable. And hope you liked the video. And please come back and visit the channel anytime.